Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with you already know. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I was in fear for my life earlier.
Yes.
You guys.
This storm that we got in Texas was like so fucking insane. We were sitting outside on our patio furniture and all of a sudden it was like we were surrounded by tornado sirens.
I had stuff flying up, hitting me in my face. I had like dust in my eyes.
I don't know if you guys can really hear the wind right now, but we were just sitting outside and tornado sirens went off all around us. When I tell you, it lifted up one of the tables that we have out back and literally threw it. Oh my God. This is how you know that you're from Florida. I'm literally sitting outside with the lightning, with the wind, just enjoying it. So of course, as that was going on, I was getting elevated because I was like, if this is the end of my life, I'm not going out without being like a little bit stoned. So before we go any further in this video, I did want to come on here and announce a giveaway that I promised you guys over on my community page yesterday. A lot of you said that you would be interested in receiving makeup, and since you guys know that I love Gerard Cosmetics on this channel, and no, this is not a sponsored giveaway, I'm going to pay for this myself. They just came out with 2 new setting powders. They're called Slay the Bake, and then I know a lot of people also rave about their like eye concealer and eyeshadow base. So what I'm going to give away this time is a set of the new setting powders along with all 4 clean canvas. And I'm just gonna keep it simple. All you have to do is go to the description of this video, go to my Instagram, follow me, and comment on my latest photo. And then of course, come back to this video and comment below. And I'm gonna run this until March 6th. And if you are the winner, then I will send you a DM over on Instagram. So good luck to everyone. And now let's get back to the video. So the first person that I wanna talk about is Tana Mojo, because she went on the H3 podcast and she spilled a lot of tea, but the part that really like stuck out to me is when she was talking about how later that day she was going to get her vagina lasered. And she gave this whole spiel about how sometimes when she goes in for procedures like this, it turns out that the person doing it will be like, hey, I'm a fan, like I love your stalker story times. And it's just awkward. She does not want a fan weird. Doing that. And so she kind of tries to like feel out the situation. But she says it's also kind of hard to tell because a lot of people wait till the end to let them know. I guess to try to not make it awkward.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's even more awkward if they tell you like at the end of it, because then it's like, what were they thinking this whole time? Were they like...
But
I have a laser hair appointment. I have to get my lasered, you guys.
Interesting.
I'm trying to cut any corners in the shower, man. I'm not trying to be in the for 2 minutes.
Now, isn't it true you need to do a bunch of lasers for it to stick? So have you already done it?
No, today's my first
First one? Are you
Really?
scared?
Here's what the only thing I'm afraid of. It's that sometimes I go in for shit like this and it's the person, the girl that's doing stuff like this, whatever it is, any procedure, lip filler, tattoo, laser, whatever, they're a fan.
Oh no,
and I'm just imagining myself fucking legs.
That is horrible.
And this bitch is like, wow, I'm looking at Tana Mojo's and then she's like, I love your stalker story. I don't think I would let it happen. I think that if I could sense it.
Would you stop it? If she's like, hey, I'm a fan, would you be like,
yeah, but
no,
it's hard because a lot of times people won't tell you till the end of it, so you kind of got to
right.
the energy.
And then you're like, oh my God, yeah. Totally.
Yeah, like that just, if it was like my armpit, I don't really care, but I just don't want someone like in my gut.
I can really imagine that would be awkward because you've had people all up in your nether regions and then they're just like, oh, hey girl, yeah, I love watching your YouTube videos. That would be weird to me. That would weird me out just a little bit.
Moving on from Tana, Alex Earl, we have an update on her fish, Elton. I now know the name of the fish. I thought Elton was dead. Like, I thought the fish was just gonna need to be flushed down the toilet, but apparently he is alive and he is thriving because all of the comments and concerns that were left underneath her TikTok video, she went out and she bought Elton a new house.
We upgraded Elton's tank. Elton is living the good life. Look at Elton, he's so happy. Elton is alive and well, do not worry. He just has a stank face sometimes, but he's like chilling in the Krusty Krab. Say bye, Elton.
Can I just say something? That water still looks like it stinks.
It did. The water looked dirty.
The water looks dirty. I don't know if it's because she just put it in there and you have to wait a little bit of time for it to clear up, but that water looked dirty, girl. I know a lot of people were clocking me for saying that the water looked like it stunk in the last video, but that water didn't look like it stunk.
I really thought the water looked like it stunk because I thought the fish, again, was not with us anymore and it was just sitting there floating. I did not know that betta fish could just like sit in the water and not move at all, but apparently some of them can just be like very lazy and not want to do anything.
They're also also like really resilient too. So she has that working for her. But like, this is just one step in the process that I think Alex Earl needs to take. Girl, you got roaches. I'm sorry.
She needs that orchid.
No, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm not sorry. Girl, you're just dirty. Like, it don't even make no sense for somebody to live in a house with 4 other people and have roaches.
No, there's a total of like 6 people in that house.
Well, see, that's why they got roaches. They got too many hands in the cookie jar. They need to calm down.
I mean, it was a really smart move for Alex Earl to go out and buy this new fish tank. I don't know. Is that a 10-gallon fish tank? I'm not sure.
It looked like it possibly was to me, maybe.
Okay, so she listened to the advice down below, but this was a smart move because if she did not take care of that fish, if she did not even acknowledge the fact that people saw that fish in that video, she would have been canceled faster than anything, because we remember Jenna Marbles was very nervous about getting canceled over that fish. She sat down, she gave that like 45-minute long video apologizing for those fish.
Well, girl, Jenna Marbles is like the shining example of how you apologize, because I remember there was something one time where she had like these restraints for her dog in the car, and apparently they weren't right, or somebody said that she didn't have them on right, and she apologized for that too. Nobody will ever be
She just
Jenna
seems
Marbles.
like such a nice person.
She really does. She seems really wholesome. I know somebody that works for her and Julian.
And while we're on the topic of Alex Earl, there is a video going viral over on TikTok of somebody that claims they work in marketing, and they looked up Alex Earl on this website where you can tell like how many fake followers someone has, and she allegedly has 35% fake followers.
Side eye. Side eye.
You know what? We had to think about this like in a scientific way, okay? So if you went to the store and bought a steak, would you want to buy a steak that had 35% fillers? Because that's essentially what fake followers are.
Well, they also say that her engagement rate is about 19.29%.
Really?
Yeah.
There's so many people talking about her. Why is her engagement level so low?
Well, this is on Instagram because it says that she has 1.9 million followers.
Oh.
So then what is 35% of 1.9 million?
Girl, we are not mathematicians.
We're gonna look this up. So let's just say that Alex Earl really has 35% fake followers over on Instagram. I'm not saying that she really does, but that's like what, over 600,000
almost
fake followers?
700,000.
Huh.
That's a
shady
lot.
boots.
It's not really unheard of. I know that there's people that pad their numbers.
So this person that runs this account also did this for celebrities like Kim Kardashian. They did Charli D'Amelio, and then they did Mikayla. How many fake followers? What do you, like, everyone out there right now, take a guess down in the comment section. What percentage do you think I'm gonna say for Mikayla over on her Instagram? This is all alleged, but
I have no idea. So for Mikayla, and this is Instagram, how many followers does she have?
She has 2.6 million followers.
Okay, so that's almost 3 million. I would say probably like 28%.
Side eye. Side eye.
No, only 7.4. Well, people are down in the comment section saying that a lot of these could be bots, but also they could be people that actually just have never logged back onto Instagram and they followed them at some time or another.
Almost 700,000 people, girl.
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
That's crazy.
That is really crazy.
I wonder why she would buy that many followers if they are fake.
Cloud will make you do crazy things. We've seen a lot of people do a lot of crazy shit for views and clicks and clout and sponsorships. And ultimately, at the end of the day, when a brand looks at someone for a sponsorship, they're looking at numbers and engagement. Yeah. So, I mean, that's an easy way for them to pad those numbers and squeeze a few more dollars here and there out of people.
The next thing that I want to talk about is, do you remember when we discussed Brad Mondo and the hairstylist that was calling him out over on TikTok? He dragged the hell out of him. If you guys don't remember, here's a refresher.
I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for this video. Hi, Brad. I'm John Scott. I'm the guy that's constantly correcting the bad information you put out online regularly. Like when you try to claim that the purpose of a rat tail and a rat tail comb was for cleaning up the part, and even though it can be used for that, the intention was for horizontal parting, aka parting against the flow of the hair. I'm the same guy that explained to everyone that when you do a smooth blow dry, as seen here, you're not blow drying the shits and bits, as you called them, underneath. You're using tension, directionality, and heat. I'm also the guy that pointed out how you did the butterfly haircut wrong. The fact that you needed to use thinning shears to try to get rid of the shelves that you put in the hair because you don't know how to cross-check and look for weight lines. You may actually remember me from the bobby pin video where I taught you how to use one. I'm also the guy that had to explain to young stylists when you burnt off Snitchery's hair that it's our job as professionals to say, hey, because this could burn your hair off, we are not going to move forward with this service. Instead of, I let you know, so if it happens, it happens, then I'm going to let you, a woman of color, take the fall for me, a gay white man's mistake. Like, bro, come on. I'm also the dude that said you should have spent more time checking what ingredients went in your actual merch line for YouTube, you know, ex Mondo, rather than just claiming it was vegan while there was carmine in it. Oh, and don't think I didn't notice when you decided to release an edge control that nowhere in the video did you say the proceeds would be donated to any organization that was for people of color, specifically geared towards the youth. Nope, you were just another gay white man capitalizing on what black women will purchase. I know you think you're pretty hot because Redken reached out to you right after they reformulated and repackaged, and still nobody was buying their product. So they reached out to somebody that they know would push a product that people who didn't need it would buy it just because you said to. You know, the same guy that gave really bad instruction on how to do a bleach bath, you. While you sat there and had somebody else do your roots, which you hid until you were able to bleach bath them later, probably because you didn't lift them long enough. Your roots that you had somebody else do while you're on the internet telling people how to do their own. I'm the same guy that corrected you on the video where you said you never heard and your friends had never heard of a 50 volume before, and then proceeded to say that the only reason why you use a hire developer is to work faster. Hire developers require speed. That's not the reason why you use them. It's gonna take one person who's already processed their hair once or twice to think, well, I've done this so many times, I can get it on fast, to use a 40 volume to burn their shit off and blister their scalp. You have trouble with the basics, and you're on here trying to tell people how to do advanced services. No respectable hairstylist or salon carries your product for a reason. We are tired of corrections sitting down in our chair and starting the consultation with, well, I was following a Brad Mondo video, and we're having 12-year-olds and 18-year-olds argue with us because what we're doing isn't the way Brad Mondo would do it. We're a menace in our industry, claiming accolades you don't deserve, not correcting people when they place them on you. I'll keep proving you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, apparently because of all the heat that Brad was receiving online, he took a break and went to like reflect on himself. And now he's saying that maybe there could be some new ventures in his life. So the same hairstylist that got in his ass the first time, got in that ass again.
Hi, beautiful. It's been 2 months since I've posted on social media. I've definitely learned some things. 3 things in particular. 1, taking a break from something that causes you a lot of stress and anxiety.
I didn't realize giving people bad hair advice gave you stress and anxiety. I thought you were enjoying capitalizing on it. Weird.
Can open your mind to new possibilities and get your creativity flowing again.
What creativity? Please tell me you're not going to make more tutorials.
I'm really happy to take the
I can speak from a majority of hairstylists when I say we are also happy you took that break. You know, I got blamed for that break a couple times.
2, this one might come as a shock. I learned that I don't want to just be the hair guy.
Not me helping you with that goal this whole time.
I gasp. I actually have a lot of interest, and I want to prepare you to see a lot of content that is not just about hair.
Listening.
I want to share more. I want to be more me. I'm excited about it.
When you say you want to be more you, are you saying you want to stop pretending like you're knowledgeable, successful hairstylist and start admitting that you just gained popularity on YouTube by reacting to other people's failures? Or am I just reading into that wrong?
3, I learned that if I don't enjoy something I'm doing, then I should stop doing it.
Too easy.
I know that sounds really simple, but there's a lot of times where I was doing things because it brought me achievements.
Like building your success on the backs of other people's failures?
And that took a long time for me to realize.
Some would argue too long. I'm sorry.
It's really in my chasing happy era, and that's what I plan to do going forward.
I can respect.
Hope you follow me along.
But I won't follow your journey, but I can promise you this. I will be there every time you give out hair advice.
Imagine pissing off a whole community of people that found you through internet content and everybody knowing who you are and having them hate you and them calling you out, and then having to remove yourself from the very thing that made you popular because you don't know what the hell you're doing.
He does not like criticism at all. There was one TikTok that I saw of a guy that attempted to bleach his hair, and it was like put a plastic bag on your head and it actually left like the Walmart mark in his hair. And he DM'd Brad, and Brad wasn't like very receptive to what he had to say.
Hi, Brad. I'm John Scott. I'm the guy that's constantly correcting the bad information you put out online.
My mans didn't stutter even a little bit. And I have an experience of my own with Brad that kind of backs up what he was saying. Like, he was not lying. About 2 years ago, I put a Walmart bag on my hair when it was getting bleached, and the Walmart logo transferred onto my head. The video ended up getting somewhere around like 6 million views. But someone from Brad Mondo's team reached out very soon after asking if they could use it in one of his reaction videos. And I said, no, absolutely not. To which I got no email response, but a direct DM back from Brad saying, why? And this is where it gets good. And I responded, nothing against you, but I followed the steps of one of your tutorials and gave myself a severe chemical burn. And when I say severe, I'm talking like I would scratch my scalp and it would start bleeding type of chemical burn. In no way, shape, or form am I trying to blame him for that, because I took the necessary steps to burn my own scalp, but they were the necessary steps that he directed me to do. Does that make sense? Again, he is not at fault, but I just wasn't happy with the results and his dishonesty in the video of what it could potentially turn out like. And I said that to him, and I don't think he liked that response because I've been blocked ever since.
And moving on from that, I received a few DMs about none other than Miss Jaclyn Schill. And one of them has to do with the Jaclyn Roxanne jewelry, because you know she launched a collection or just like one necklace or something for Valentine's Day. Well, when it came out, a lot of people were saying like, oh, I saw that at Claire's, she ripped off this company, she ripped off that company. And none of the ones that they were saying actually looked like she really ripped them off, in my opinion. It's just a simple like love necklace. But I did feel like I had seen that kind of style of necklace before. And then when I opened my DM earlier today, there it was. The necklace that she would have copied, and it's a Dior necklace. And someone actually caught this because it's in a Mikayla video. Mikayla was wearing the damn Dior necklace. What? And it's literally the O. It has the diamonds around it. The letters look almost identical. The chain is almost identical, except for Jaclyn Roxanne has like a little heart, and the Dior one, I believe, is a star.
But you can't say she copied them because you would be wrong, because Jaclyn Hill is original.
She invented
everything that Jaclyn Hill has ever done or created has been her own proprietary thought. Jaclyn Hill is never going to run out of ideas because she's going to continue to steal them from everybody else. That's where we're at with Jaclyn Hill.
If there's one lesson that everyone needs to take from this, trademark your shit. Because Jaclyn Hill will steal it and then she will throw shade about it in one of her videos in an upcoming launch.
Honestly, at this point, if you can, don't even trademark it. Get a patent.
Yeah,
get the highest level of protection that you possibly can, because Jaclyn will come for it.
But these are the necklaces. Don't you think that that is like similar?
Yes.
You know, this is reminding me of, I can't think of who the jewelry designer was that she ripped off, but it was the one that she said was like her favorite jewelry. She was ordering it so much from Amazon. That's when her Amazon links like first started.
Yeah.
And then a few months later, there you have Jaclyn Roxanne, and people are like, it looks oddly similar to the stuff that you were saying was like your favorite jewelry ever.
Jaclyn Roxanne, where they'll pick you clean and turn you green.
One thing about Jaclyn Hill is she's gonna, Micah, stop it.
I can't help it.
One thing about Jaclyn Hill is she's gonna literally figure out how to squeeze every penny out of all of her subscribers, no matter how she can. She is going to tug on their heartstrings. She's going to make them think that they are best friends. I don't know if anybody saw Jaclyn Hill's Instagram story from earlier, but somebody DM'd it to me, and she literally, this is how she set it up. Let's, like, she literally, oh my god, okay. I just imagine Jaclyn sitting there like, how am I going to get him today? Because Jaclyn Hill is a walking billboard. So in this post, she's wearing the cozy robe.
Of course.
She's wearing the cozy pajamas. She's wearing the Jaclyn Roxanne jewelry. I think she has like a bracelet or it's like a ring on or something, but she also has the necklace on. She has the headband from her video that so many people are asking for. She had to link the Amazon thing over on her Instagram story. Not faulting her, the headband looks like it worked. So she's standing there like kind of like bent over her counter, and she's like asking people, she's like, I give you guys links all the time. You guys know that I'm your bestie when it comes to that, but I need y'all's help. She's making it seem like she actually wants something from her subscribers other than their fucking money, bitch. And this is where the ad pops in, because she's like, I get so hot in this area, and she's like moving the necklace a little bit, and she's like kind of playing with the pajamas to make sure that you notice that she's wearing her shit. Like, please go and buy this. If there's any link that you need from Jaclyn right now, it's for Get Cozy or whatever the website. What's the website?
I need your help. I rarely ask for your help like this on a serious level, but I need your help for real. I am trying to find a good V-neck to work out in. It doesn't have to necessarily be like from a workout brand like Aloe or Lululemon. It doesn't matter. Just what I've realized is wearing like these high workout tops that come up here, I get a heat rash on my chest because I get so hot. So I want this to be exposed. But I genuinely, like, I can't find good V-necks right now. Like, please. Please send me links, send me brand pages, like whatever V-necks that you've used that you love, please help me. Okay, I give you guys links all the time, all right? I'm your bestie. Now I need it in return. Please, please. I'll be thankful forever.
You mean like she was doing the other day when she uploaded that video where she wasn't selling anything? She wasn't gonna like try to make money off her followers, and she was there with that like robe doing this.
But I will say that an under eye primer is beyond necessary for me. This is mine from my brand, my under eye brightening primer right here. So after that, I go in with my Jaclyn Cosmetics concealer right here. This is in shade light medium yellow. I'm gonna go in with my brand, Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is brightening fair and correcting light, and I'm gonna combine these two for like my perfect under eye brightness. As I'm sitting here doing my makeup the way I do every day, I'm realizing that this might look like a Jaclyn Cosmetics ad, and that is not my intention at all, but this is literally just my routine. I mean, I'm looking at a lot of stuff, a ton of stuff in front of me that's not my brand, but still, I don't want you guys to think I'm over here trying to be Jaclyn Shill. I'm gonna go in with two of my powders. I'm gonna go in with my Mood Light in the shade Do Me, and I'm gonna go in with my loose powder in the shade Sheer Light. So I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, and again, I'm like kind of hating that everything right now is Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's by IT Cosmetics. It just says Heavenly Skin, TM. At least they trademarked it. Now I'm gonna go in with my under eye loose powder. That's technically what this is.
It was the same video where she was like, oh my gosh, I know this is probably seeming like an ad for Jaclyn Cosmetics.
Because it was.
It literally was. Well, so back to what she was doing. She was on Instagram and she was telling people that she needs the recommendations, she needs the links, because she's always the one to hook everyone up with the links. So now it's everyone's turn. And then immediately after, the next thing, it's just a black screen. She put on her Instagram story and it says, with that being said, what links can I help you with? Bitch, what are you looking for? I'll help you girlies out. So in other words, what do you guys want to purchase that I can put on my Amazon store? So while you purchase it, I can make some fucking money. Please recommend some stuff to me so I can just put it there and I can make some
You know what
coin.
it's giving?
It's giving MLM.
No, you know what else is giving?
What?
Your support's gonna mean everything
It's
to me.
Do you guys remember the Jaclyn Roxanne launch video and she literally said your support is going to mean everything?
Okay, you guys, so that is it. My entire 28-piece collection by yours truly, launching this next Thursday, November 4th at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your support is going to mean the absolute world to me.
A lot of people are upset with that video that she did where it was not supposed to be an ad for Jaclyn Cosmetics because it was literally a slap in the face to her supporters. It was literally a slap in the face to literally anyone that's ever been in any kind of contact with Jaclyn Hill, all these brands that she's actually worked with as well. Like, it was just a big old you, in my opinion. So I'm not exactly sure where this screenshot is from, but somebody was going to respond to Jaclyn about the links and the items that they want. Like, that's still funny to me. And somebody said what they want is an apology for stealing Cozy. I wonder how many people actually responded that to Jaclyn, because there are so many comments about Cozy over on her Instagram as well as on just any Instagram that she has anything to do with. Another thing that you're not going to get an explanation from Jaclyn on is that time that she was allegedly almost kidnapped. Still think that that's a very important thing that she should discuss with her followers and bring awareness to a very serious topic like human trafficking. But again,
it's not gonna happen.
I don't think it happened.
Jaclyn's never gonna address that, even though she said that she was gonna explain herself and what happened. In my opinion, it didn't happen, or she would have already victimized herself even more for sales and then made a video about it and promoted Jaclyn Roxanne or something.
So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. Let us know down below if you think that Alex Earl purchased some followers. 665,000, I believe, is what the number would be. That is a lot. One, that's a lot of money. But second of all, that's a lot of followers. That's like...
That's almost that's over
lot.
500,000. That's a lot.
Wow, Alex Earl. And let us know if you think that Jaclyn actually copied the Dior necklace, because it's looking strikingly similar. It's like, let me copy your homework, and then you just like steal the homework and put your name on it and you don't send it back.
Just like everything else she does. It's right on par.
And if you've made it this far in the video, leave us a tornado emoji, because honestly, that tornado whipped us around, girl.
It whipped us around like a tornado.
Did. I could not close the front door when that thing was going on by. And we will see you guys all in our next video. Bye.